Yo, what is up, guys? Joker bringing you another video for the 3.25 Settlers of Kalguur League. I wanted to go ahead and try something new. I want to go ahead and see if it is profitable for you to be running invitations, right? Previously, the last time I tried any kind of invitation farm, invitations still dropped as their own individual items. But now, as long as you witness everything with Maven on the map device, Kirak will open the invitation for you for free, guaranteeing you to have as many invitations as you'll ever need, right? So I have some breachstones. Sorry about that. I have some breachstones here. I'm going to try to run some of these and see kind of if it is profitable. Right now, breachstones are all about 10, 11C each, except for the Zoth, which is 20 to 25C. So it means that each run would be about 51C is really what we're going to have to try to get from these. Each set of 4 breachstones, we're going to have to try to get 51C. So it shouldn't be that hard since, as you can see, all the blessings themselves are over 50C. So, in theory, as long as I'm able to drop a blessing in one of the 4 maps or in or the invitation fight itself, then this should be profitable. But I have not done like breachstone farming, like for the breachstones themselves, in forever. So, we're going to go ahead and try this, kind of show you what it's going to look like. Pretty much for the breachstones themselves, I'm going to be running them with my headhunter just because it's the easiest way to go ahead and get it done, right? That way I can just run in, and then once I'm at the end of the breach, I'll have enough headhunter buffs usually that the boss will die in like half a second. And then for the invitation, I'm going to swap over to my Stygian, my little bossing belt that I got a while ago that I showcased in like day 4 or something, day 7 update. And it's essentially still that same Stygian. So I'm going to go ahead and just use that for the bossing. Just wanted to show what the breach stones themselves look like here real quick with this tool as an example. And then I'll go into the invitation fight, and then I'll run these 25 sets and see kind of what we're looking at profit wise. These maps are definitely longer than I thought. Hopefully, I get a decent amount of EXP from this too. If I'm remembering right, with the invitation, that's where you get the flawless stones. So this should be like decently profitable, I assume. Oh, cool, the lag. This should be decently profitable, I assume, but I can also see it being extremely like a burn of currency, right? Because out of the 10C, I made 3C. I mean, we can't really count. Well, we can count that scarab. So let's go run the rest of these maps and get into the invitation. Oh, I guess real quick, I'd go ahead and put perspective on initial investment. I mean, I self-farmed majority of these breachstones with my previous strategy, but if you were to buy it, it would be about 8.2 div for the investment in buying this many breachstones. So we are at the invitation. We're going to do the swap over to our headhunter. We're going to grab some of these elks and uh fuck it, let's try it. Even though this might be a rip just because physical damage is by far the thing I'm weakest to. I just need to look out for Ulnatol wherever he is because I need to kill him like instantly. He's not here. That's not good. We really needed him to be in this first wave. That way we could kind of just get him out of the way. but we'll kill these two. And hey, as long as I'm freezing everything, I guess I don't have anything to really worry about, right? Like if I can freeze them. Oh, they're not moving. Are they permanent? Oh, um, okay. You know what? So I just realized I'm an idiot. I did the math wrong and I said it was like eight something divs of investment that this would have been. No, it would be more like almost 9.5 divs of investment. And we are only at what, 7.5 divs? And we have 14 runs left. So I think I'm actually going to end up losing money running this. Okay, fuck. That's bullshit. Okay, so we dropped a divine and a relicash in this map. So, oh my god, they're already down to 7 divines. Holy shit. But yeah, that's gonna skew the results quite a bit. What was even on this map? Just the fact that they drop a rare item. Okay. Okay. So we got our first unbound gem. Unbound gem. First awakened gem. Waken unbound ailments. I was just about to say, like, did they change this and do these just not drop anymore? But nope, they still drop. They're just incredibly fucking rare. So we are at, what do we need now? So we have done 12. Yeah? No. So we have done 11? Why can't I math? I've done too much fucking stuff today and my brain is hurting. So 13 left. We've done 12. We've done 12. I think I'm going to go ahead and clean this tab up some of real quick because I'm quickly running out of space and I don't want to use multiple quad tabs and most of this is honestly trash. So I'm going to go ahead and move a bunch of this on all of this stuff like is obviously going to stay here, but like all of these other maps and shit I'm going to take out because they're pointless. I'm not going to sell them, so I don't really see the point in them being in the price check. There we go. See, doesn't that look so much nicer now that we got a bunch of that junk out of there? So now I have like a full other 3 rows that I didn't have a second ago. Okay, holy shit. I was wondering why that was taking me so long, but then I, realized, hey, 25 sets of this is actually like 100 maps, right? Because 25 times 4 and then the 4 invitations, so it was like pseudo 125 maps. I was wondering why it was taking me so long to get that done, but then I realized you're doing like 125 maps, right? So if we go ahead, we throw everything in here and we take a look at the wealthy exile, we are actually extremely underwhelmed, right? So it says that we made about 26 div, right? Now, we farmed majority of the breachstones on our own, but if we go ahead and we what is this doing? Why isn't this filtering right? Oh, it is. Okay. Wait, is it? What is it doing? Okay, there we go. We would have to go ahead and take out the relicash. We could put in the divine. Let me see. What else would we actually take out? I already took out all of the maps. These are things that we can sell and or turn in. So I have to say that it's relatively on point. So it says it's about 20 div, but we figured out that it was pretty much if we would have bought all the invitations, it would have been 9.3. So if we take that away from the 20 div, then it would be 10.6 times 155. and then divided by 25 for the sets of invitations. We made 65 chaos per invitation set, which honestly is fucking terrible, isn't it? Because on a bare minimum, you can't rush it. The breach stones only go so fast, right? So on average, every breach stone is like 3 to 5 minutes, anyways, on top of the boss fight being like another minute or two. So you could literally do any other mapping strategy and make more currency. Does that sound right? Hold up, I'm going to look at this math one more time. It would have been 9.3 diff if we bought it, and we made 20 div, right? We're taking out the relicash. So 10.6 div are 155 chaos each, which would have meant we made 1600 C. And then 25 sets meant that we made 65, almost 66 C a set, which, when you take into consideration a set is 4 breach stones, you would divide that by 4. You're only getting like 17C a set. 17C a breach stone. No wonder these things are no wonder these things are so fucking cheap, dude. Oh my god, they're terrible. I guess I'm going to keep up with this trend though. I'm going to run probably Elder Guardians, Shaper Guardians, or Cirrus Guardians next and see. Um, I mean, it doesn't help that we got a lot of junk. Like, I think we got the worst awakened gems, if there actually is even any awakened gems worth anything. Let's take a look real quick. Let's go to gems and let's go awakened. So 0 to 19 quality, not corrupted, awakened, and level 1. Okay. So for us to make, oh, yeah, no, we could have hit like a bunch of stuff and have it be worth more than what we got. Literally anything from fucking awakened fork and up would have been good. I mean, honestly, yeah, we could have hit a lot of stuff better than what we hit. So I guess it's just bad RNG there too. And then what we're actually going to do is we're probably going to use these on our 2 shields, because the surrender sells for 114, these sell for 50, so it makes sense just to go ahead and upgrade these right now. And then how much does the Halcyon sell for? So yeah, it makes sense to turn these into Pandemonious as well, right? Because they're just worth more in this form. Did we get any good ones? Let's see. So 26 and 28. This one might be worth more than a divine. No, no, it's not. And what about these? Uh, Pretty shitty rolled and pretty shitty rolled. So these would just be, these are selling for like 2 divs. So that like increased the value a little bit. Let's turn these in as well. See if we can bump this up some. Because right now I'm not happy with the price. So let me trade in some of these things. Okay, so we went ahead and we turned in the cards. So hopefully this price goes up some. Okay, it went up to 23 div. So if we go ahead and do that math one more time, it's 23 minus 9.6 and then times 155, and then divided by 25 divided by 4. So that's still fucking terrible, isn't it? That means, like, on average, I was only getting 21C per breachstone, which, if you take into consideration, a breachstone is the equivalent of like running several maps. It's just bad, right? There's, yeah, it's just bad. Well, that's disappointing. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll try it with like Guardian invitations next. See if those invitations are running or worth running. Because as of right now, the hidden does not seem worth running like at all. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with this and future content. And until next time, take care.